That's a flagrant foul. It's a hard foul.
Sophie Cunningham just sent a message to the entire league, and it's impossible to ignore. In a game already packed with tension, Caitlin Clark took hit after hit. First, a poke to the eye, then a shove, and then she was taken down. Sophie wasn't about to let that slide. She stepped in, wrapped up JC Sheldon, and stood her ground. Suddenly, it wasn't just Sophie and JC. Lindsay Allen got caught up in the chaos too, and all three were ejected. But here's what has everyone talking. Why did the refs only punish Sophie and Allen, but not Marina Mabry for her shove? The double standards are wild. Stick around until the end, because the post-game reactions get even hotter. But first, how did a WNBA game spiral into one of the most explosive moments of the season? Right from tip-off, the Indiana Fever and Connecticut Sun matchup felt tense, but it didn't take long for things to get downright physical. JC Sheldon set the tone early, shadowing Caitlin Clark all over the court, grabbing, bumping, and making every possession uncomfortable. The aggression wasn't subtle, and even the commentators picked up on it. Debbie Antonelli called out how much displacement was happening, pointing out that this wasn't just tough defense. This was targeted physical play. It only got worse. Sheldon took it up another notch, reaching out and poking Caitlin Clark directly in the eye away from the ball. Clark was clearly thrown off, but the officials just let play continue, and still no whistle blew. You could see the frustration simmering on the Fever bench, and the crowd started to get restless. Not even a minute later, Marina Mabry jumped and shoving Clark to the floor as she drove to the basket. It was blatant. Clark hit the hardwood hard, and the officials still said nothing. The commentators couldn't believe it. With every unchecked foul, frustration on the Fever bench reached a fever pitch. Lexi Hull stepped in to defend her teammate, showing that the Fever weren't going to let Clark be singled out, but the ref silence only fueled the fire. This was more than just a physical game. It was a test of how much the Fever would take. The aggression kept building. The officials kept swallowing their whistles, and the Fever's patience was wearing thin. The stage was set for someone to finally say enough is enough. Sophie Cunningham has always been the kind of player who doesn't back down.